thank you. And belly dance just comes natural to Romani.
The Romani were highly persecuted people that were originally from what is now India, mistakenly called Gypsies because people thought they were actually from Egypt. But they are not from Egypt. They're actually of a particular ethnic race that was in India at the turn of the AD. They were driven out and traveled throughout the Middle East, followed the Silk Road eastward, and are now many Romani people all over the Mediterranean nations and into Central Europe. And there's probably, they guess, about a million Romani here in the United States. They used to travel in covered wagons that we would think they were maybe look like prairie schooners. They called them bardos, and they had little kitchens and places to sleep, and they had porches on the back where they would sometimes gather around the porch and entertain people with song and dance. Our dancers are performing traditional Turkish and Egyptian dance, mistakenly called belly dance, as you'll notice that they're moving much more than their belly.
Thanks, Carson. Alright, this one's called Taksim and Two Gypsies. Taksim is a word for any kind of solo. Could be a drum taksim. In this case, you're getting a bouzouki taksim. That's what this instrument is here. This is a traditional Eastern European bouzouki. This has a flat back. It's built in the Celtic style. The Greek and Turkish bouzouki's have round backs. And then there's other instruments like the oud and the tambour and the saz, and they all come from the same instrument. And guitars come from this.
And what does bouzouki stand for? What's the...
A bouzouki is a Romanian word for goes out of tune in the middle of your song. That's why I have this tuner on all the time. Not because I like the flashing lights. Oh, I do enjoy them. dancers. I'd like to introduce a wonderful band I got up here on my far left. Jeff Wheeler on the djembe. Not a traditional Turkish instrument, but yet they do use bass doumbeks. And since we don't have one, we have our bass drummer right there. He holds down the bottom. Carson Ewald here on the doumbek cymbal. Doumbek, now that's a traditional instrument dating from the early 1900s, late 1890s. It is a Turkish instrument. Other countries call it different things, darbuka, tabla. Yeah, there's a lot of terms, but we just call it doumbek.
It's called a doumbek because it has a low note that's a doom and a beck that's a high.
The doom tech. There's whole songs written around doom tech. Over here on my right on the cello, another non-traditional gypsy instrument. Yeah, it's got the fretless sound. We got David Van Sickle. Yeah, holding down the bottom over there. And the mids. He's our newest member and he's doing really great. We're really pleased to have the string, the bowed sound. The fiddle is a traditional gypsy instrument, the instrument the Romani choose. We don't have one right now. If you're a fiddle player, come up and talk to me after the show.
And Mr. Grant Withers on the bouzouki. Everybody give a big hand for Grant, our lead man.
Thank you.